What's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Got another video for you today. As you can see, the market behind me looks pretty, eh, looks eh. Only thing doing good right now really looks like is Dogecoin, and SHIB is doing decently, but who cares about meme coins? Anyway, we're here to talk about HEX. But before we talk about HEX, gotta remind you guys of something. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet who has a passion for cryptocurrency. It is essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right. Now, with that said, let's take a look at this market here. But before we go, I meant to mention this. Guys, I'm at 789 subscribers. This is freaking awesome. And I want to thank all you guys out there. Most of you are Hexicans. There's a couple Cardano fans, but I know most of you are Hexicans that have subscribed to my channel, and I want to thank you. And I'm going to keep this Hexican material coming. If you haven't had a chance yet, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I appreciate it so much. YouTube appreciates it. And future Hexicans will appreciate it when they happen to stumble across my video and find out about future life-changing wealth that they can take part in if they just stop and listen. But all right, let's keep moving forward. My Twitter account, guys, also very quickly, please go to my Twitter account. If you're not on Twitter, you're messing up, guys. You need to be on Twitter. There's so much information on Twitter when it comes down to cryptocurrency as a whole, much less HEX. Just please, I want you guys to go to my Twitter account and retweet a couple of my tweets in here. I figure I get a bunch of y'all to go in there and retweet stuff for me just as a favor to me. My channel should jump right over 1,000 subscribers in no time. So if you get a chance, please do that. All right, now let's talk crypto now. All right, more specifically technical analysis. And I have a couple curveballs I'm gonna throw at you guys today with the technical analysis, and make sure that you're emotionally prepared for what's about to come, which doesn't look good in the short term for HEX. Right now, the total market cap, this is all cryptocurrency, guys, is at $1.839 trillion. It fell back from the 2.027 trillion, and it's kind of holding out right here. So I'm just hoping it holds there, but be prepared to see it drip, drop all the way down to 1.641 trillion. It may even go as low as, hopefully no lower than 1.48. Let's pray that doesn't happen. All right, take a look at Bitcoin chart here, guys. I'm going to change the view of Bitcoin. I always do 4 hours. We're going to look at 2 hours today. We're going to change it up, and you're going to see why. Why is the light so bright? Let me dull this light. Ooh, too bright, too bright. I was like glowing there, you know what I mean? Camera's off. Okay, here we go. All right, the reason, let's see here. Now, I change it to the 2 hour range instead of the 4 hour range, and you'll see that the purple line is your 20-day moving average, which on the 2 hour chart has crossed underneath of the green, which is the 50, and the orange, which is the 100-day, and it's working its way down towards the 200-day. I would consider that a death cross, not good at all. Very, very bad, especially when that red crosses it. So I'm hoping that it can rebound, start going a different direction, but right now, it looks like Bitcoin is going to be going in for a bit of a drop on us. I mean, things will work out in the long run because I'm a strong believer in cryptocurrency, but I'll be expecting a rough ride. Now, one thing that does look good at this chart, guys, is that you see that it has a very good support line going on right now. So let's pray the support holds. The support line looks very similar to this support line. It's a very strong support line. Now, that doesn't hold. The next strong support line will be right here at roughly 41,484, and be emotionally prepared that it could drop as low as 36. And I don't want to talk if it goes beneath there. We'll worry about it when it comes. But for this chart here with Bitcoin, I just want you to look at it and let it sink in that this is a significant death crossing over the 50-day, then 100-day. That is not good, guys. That is bad. If I put it on a 4 hour trend, I'm sorry, the 4 hour frame, it doesn't look quite as bad, but it is still unhealthy. I'll show you why. When you look at the 4 hour, you'll see that the 20-day still crossed that 50-day, which is considered a minor death cross, but it's not looking good. So I just wanted to show that to you guys for what it is. I'm going to be doing a lot of 2 hour windows right now because bite my nails, if you know what I mean. Now the RSI is showing it a little bit on the oversold side, but nothing extreme. It's not quite neutral either. It's definitely on the oversold side. But the MACD, which lags behind the market, you got to remember that the MACD is actually showing Bitcoin on the bullish side right now, believe it or not. So keep our fingers crossed. Now let's take a look at my knockoff cipher chart. I always call it knockoff because it's not the real thing. I brought it at flea market rates. All right, here we go. Actually, I ain't bought it at all. It's free. Uh, let's see. For the U.S., it'd be flea market. I guess swap meet in Europe, maybe. I don't know what they call it. Okay, guys. And while I was looking at this, you see this little word X is. You can see it starts doing a little bit of like a downtrend over here. And I was looking for a change in the previous trend indicator, which is these little purple triangles. But it kind of threw me for a loop, so I started digging deeper. So I took and pulled up this right here. And what this chart is it's just the EMA ribbon, but it has these really cool long and short notifications. And if you'll notice, now this is on a 4-hour window. Make sure we're doing 2 4-hour. All right, these are both 4-hour windows. You'll notice that it went long here, and there's still no indication of shorting it. So there is a strong possibility that the market will hold, but only time will tell. But there has not been a change in the trend. So I'm biting my fingernails because I'm not sure, but it's looking like it may hold as of now. Now, if this all of a sudden pops up with another short in there, well, then it's a whole nother scenario. But if we change over to the 2-hour window, bam, there's our short. And then if we change over here to the 2-hour chart, there's the short there. So 4-hour looks decent, but when you take it down to the 2-hour, it doesn't look so good. And there's a short indicator right there. So I'm going to say Bitcoin is going to be pulling back some. So hopefully this resistance that we were talking about right here holds, but there's no guarantee because there are 2 positive short indicators. That positive short indicator was here, this little X, and then another little X here with the 2-hour chart. And here you have it again. So just something to think about. Now let's talk about HEX. That's why we're here, right? All right. Now, HEX. HEX broke my heart today. HEX was not able to hold that 20 cents support, which I did consider a weak support, and it dropped down. Right now, HEX is sitting at, what is HEX sitting at? HEX is sitting at 20 cents right now, but this hot, sort of 20. I'm not impressed. It's like it was holding out at 20.203, and now it's sitting at 0.200. So any second it'll drop down to 19 cents. It's not holding well at all. So hopefully the support at 19 cents 0.1939 holds. Only time will tell. Now if you look at the moving averages here, you'll see that we had another depth cross for HEX where it crossed over the 20-day crossed over the 50-day, and the 100-day is just lagging way behind on its own, and the 200-day is right here, this little red one hanging out there. But I'm sure if I put this on a 2-hour chart, it's going to change your opinion. Ugh, that does not look good, guys. That's horrible. 20-day, 50-day, 100-day. That is not good, guys. So I would prepare yourself for potential pullback of HEX. Nothing set in stone, of course. I don't have a crystal ball. Just got my blue mic here. Remember that. But it doesn't look good for HEX in the short term. Now, again, remember, Pulse Chain's coming out. PulseX is coming out. Also, when I'm showing these charts, the market's responding to the geopolitical stuff going on. So you got the Fed. They're going to be having a Fed meeting. We all know they're going to raise interest rates. I don't think they really have a choice. You got Putin trying to decide what he wants to do with the Ukraine, which I'm pretty sure they're going to invade. That's my personal theory. I don't think he has a choice at this point. Just pride, ego. I mean, for him to back down now, I don't see how he could back down now. That's a lot of troop movement. A lot of money's been spent. All right, guys. Now, if you look down here at the RSI, it definitely has HEX on the oversold side, significantly on the oversold side of things. So it could be actually a good buy moment because I'd rather buy it here than when it's up here when everybody's buying it. So keep that in mind. But I'm not quite sure what Bitcoin's doing to do as I stare at it right now. Underneath of here, the MACD chart. My chart's all messed up. I apologize. The MACD chart down here at the bottom. There we go. That is showing Bitcoin. I'm sorry, showing HEX also in the over side of things with a bearish trend. You see that with that red line right there. So for HEX, I would just batten down the hatches, expect a little bumpy ride short term. Bitcoin can fall back quite a significant distance, guys, because there is a, let's see, just give you an idea when I say quite a distance. Bitcoin could, is it going to cooperate today? Yeah. Let's see, where is this right here? June 24th. So I would say it could drop down as low, within reason, without like doing nothing to make us have heart attacks. Drop down as low as 32,000, 33,000 short term. And it could be more than that, but we're going to hope for the best on that. Jumping out to the 4-hour chart here. There we go. Because there's a strong support back in July at 28,000. So, there's a lot. Yeah, it definitely could drop down as low as 28,000, 30,000 here. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't want to scare nobody. I just like to be emotionally prepared. But it's not looking very healthy, and I think everything's depending on what Putin's decision is, honestly. Right here, you look at market cipher, you see I have it on the 4-hour chart. It looks okay, right? There's a trend reversal, which is indicating a bearish trend reversal, my opinion, because it was 4 bullish continuations, then a bear continuation, and then a short signal. Now you look at the 2-hour on a cipher chart, and it's going to be much more significant. Look at this. That does not look good. Short and another short. Now, if we jump over to, and then this chart down here, the secondary chart also, let me get a drink of water, also is indicating that it's very much so in a bearish trend right now. The Bollinger Band, what do you know? Bottom of the Bollinger Band. So that tells you right there that it's very oversold right now. And this, you know the routine with this Fibonacci retracement. Until HEX crosses over 26 cents again, we're going to consider it bearish. If you look at the overall market fear and greed indicator, that is showing the market at this current time is in a fear mode. Not significant fear mode, though. I thought it'd be a bigger fear mode like this, but it's nowhere near that bad. All right. This is my little hexagon chart, and this is okay. Now here's a cipher again at the 2-hour view for HEX, and I was wondering if I was reading the chart improperly, so I started digging deep, looking for other charts, and then I came across this EMA ribbon chart that I showed you earlier with Bitcoin, and you can see that it clearly states that it's in a short mode right now. So expect to pull back with HEX. I would expect the pullback to be, with me being conservative, I'm just an ordinary guy on the internet who enjoys to play with cryptocurrency. It could go back as far as the 18.5-cent mark, I would think. I don't foresee it dropping down to 17 cents, but it's very possible. We have to hope for the best. Remember, Pulse Chain and PulseX is going to change all that when it comes out anyway. Let's take a look here at the HEX daily chart. For giggles, this was day 803, so that would have been yesterday, February 12th. The price was at 20 cents. Price change yesterday was 0.5%, basically. The return on investment multiplier from all-time low is 3,675. The payout per T share was 6. T share price $4,308 US. T share rate took 20,765.5 HEX to have one T share worth $4,308. Increase in T share rate 12.2. Average stake length 6.10 years. APY rate, interest plus the penalty fees 38.21%. Liquidity pool, that's not too important to me. And the total locked value, $12.64 billion. That is crazy. Let's take a quick look at PulseX. I'm going to get you guys out of here because it is Super Bowl Sunday in the U.S., which is a big deal. It's a big party day. If it's your team, then obviously you're emotionally tied up. If not, it's just a chance to party. Right, and now we're going to take a quick peek at here at the PulseX lead chart. It has 1,223,145,078 has been donated to the freedom of speech and movement. Sacrifice donated, same thing. Then we look over here, this chart, because I don't think this number here is 100% accurate on this one. But this is accurate here. At the current rate is $5.52 for 10,000 points. And that baby's really taking off. So between now and the 25th, guys, this thing's on a rocket. So at this point, it may be better just to wait until it goes live, because there's always a sell-off initially when there's any airdrops. But yeah, that's it for this video. Remember what I asked you guys to do for me with the tweet. Help me out. It'd be pretty cool. I really want to get my channel over 1,000. I want to get to 2,000, then I want 3,000. You know what I mean? I really want to grow. So with that all said, remember this. Stay blessed. Stay happy. And most of all, it's just a game, guys. It's U.S. football. American football. It's not soccer. I know soccer is #1 in the world for my Europeans out there watching, but U.S. football is pretty important to us. And Canada, too. All right, guys. All right, peace out.